Happy Monday, St. Louis. I'm Chelsea Haynes, and this is Studio STL, presented by Campbell Mattress. And we have an exciting show for you today. But we are taking you back in time all the way to 1844. Eliza Haycraft, alone, penniless, can't read or write. She just escaped her abusive spouse. This is back in the 1800s, a time where if you didn't have a husband, well, let me tell you something. You'd either starve or become a prostitute. We're talking about a novel by Diana Dempsey. It's the Unstoppable Eliza Haycraft. And joining me today is the author herself, Diana Dempsey, alongside of Trista Greeter from the School of Fashion at Kent State University. And we also have an incredible model here with us as well, Amanda Martinez Robiolio. So ladies, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. And right now we are looking at Amanda. She looks amazing.
She does.
Oh my gosh, that green is gorgeous. What we're looking at is actually a period dress that your main character, Eliza, would have worn. I mean, tell me more about this dress.
Well, for this, let me pass to Trista, who designed the gown and made the gown by hand.
Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous.
So it has a little bit of an 1830s influence, but mostly the time period was 1840s to 1870s. So this is a part of the story that was extremely important. And so I pulled a lot of different influences. We're lucky at Kent State to have a wonderful museum that I was able to look at authentic pieces.
Nice.
And I did several different sketches, and this was the one that we felt truly enacted who the character was.
Oh, and speaking of that character, I mean, how did you come to write the story about Eliza?
Well, I heard about Eliza in 2014 when St. Louis was celebrating its anniversary as a founding. And I just thought of the 50 St. Louisans profiled that Eliza, one of the few women, it will not surprise you to hear, had just a fascinating story. And you know, you mentioned the rags to riches issue. She never learned to read or write, and yet she built a fortune, initially as a prostitute and a madam, but she rapidly started buying property. And she made one canny real estate purchase after another when St. Louis was booming. And before you knew it, you know, it built up and she became a powerhouse.
Let's talk about this rags to riches. I mean, the green that Amanda is wearing truly does represent the wealth she came to know. What would we have known today? Like, how much would she have been worth?
Well, it's very hard to judge exactly what she would have been worth, but she came from nothing to tens of millions of dollars.
Wow.
Yes. And she was also beloved in the city of St. Louis. When she died in 1871, and she's buried in Bellefontaine, literally thousands of people lined the streets of the city to watch her cortege pass by. Because she gave away a lot of her wealth to, for example, war orphans and widows from the Civil War. So she was a benevolent character as well.
Nice. And you actually took a true story and then you added your own creative flair to it, right?
Yes.
What was it like writing the book?
Oh, it's kind of a COVID baby. So I did a lot of my most serious research and writing during COVID. And basically, I had some details about Eliza's life, but since she never learned how to read or write, you know, she left no papers. I had to invent a great deal, which of course made it fun. And this is fiction, it's historical fiction, so we're allowed, as writers, we're allowed to use our imagination.
Yes, use that creativity.
Exactly.
And speaking of that creativity, I mean, I know, Trista, you talked about, you know, the access to what you guys have at Kent State.
We are
very how did you go into creating the details of this dress?
So we went through several processes. I did the research first, and then I did about 28 sketches of different gowns that we could choose. I chose my top 6 and came back to Diana and Amanda, and we discussed it. And we just felt from everything that was written that Diana did beautifully, that this just enacted what she would have worn. It was really a part of the story to have it be not quite as enamoring as other gowns that she saw, but we wanted to make sure that Amanda wore the gown and the gown did not wear her. And that is something that is written in the book.
Oh, and it's gorgeous. I mean,
Thank
the puffy sleeves are just...
Oh, those sleeves.
Not too
yes,
much.
Yes. Those sleeves almost remind you of a little bit of a hot air balloon if you sort of look at it. It's taken from an 1830s idea that I had seen the sleeve in particular. And then I went ahead and I reinterpreted it a little bit into the bodice. And of course, that's a standard pleating in the skirt that was a part of that time. And then underneath there, she's wearing a chemise and a corset and 2 petticoats, but in this era they would have actually worn about 6 petticoats.
Oh my goodness. So this is a downgrade.
A little bit. They didn't want poor Amanda to have to wear 6 or a cage that would have been made out of metal. So it is close, but
No.
Well, St. Louis, we'll show you how you can meet all 3 of these amazing ladies to get your hands on this incredible historic fiction when we come back.